My name is Chris Wilkes. It's my great privilege to introduce this video to you celebrating 25 years of Ukuthasa's work encouraging communities. Lasting change doesn't happen suddenly. Something has to be planted that goes on to bear fruit for hundreds of years. This is the Ukuthasa story. Change has been planted in communities that will bear fruit for generations. You'll hear about what's been done. You will hear about what is happening. But we can only dream about what the effects will be in future generations. The people sharing in this video will sometimes speak in their mother tongue. The work of Ukuthasa is a partnership with people seeing change. Thank you for investing in planting change in communities with us.
From the beginning, we have attempted to successfully deliver on some audacious goals. Our achievements have included the support of many local communities to improve local facilities, the funding of the Choices building, working with the Luandli community on a number of projects, but the flagship was easily the construction of Facella Square, 35 fire-safe houses for residents who were living in informal housing without electricity or sanitation. Sponsoring lifestyle education projects for teenage students in Cape Town and KwaZulu-Natal. Training hundreds of HIV counsellors and home care workers in partnership with New Frontiers and the Desmond Tutu Foundation. Sponsoring HIV treatment before it became a cost-free entitlement. Publishing 2 children's books explaining the impact of HIV on affected families, and partnering with a local charity to provide male and female rag dolls, which were gifted to children and libraries to go with the books. Sponsoring a poverty research project in KZN. Sponsoring 2 weekend wellness events in KZN, where people were able to receive free medical treatment, guidance on healthcare and diet and HIV prevention. Supporting the establishment of the Helderberg Sports Academy. And finally, during 2020, we have been able to provide much needed COVID-19 food and poverty relief funding. We are so grateful. Now it's time to meet some of the wonderful people that we are currently working with.
Okay, my name is Daniela Fredericks. I am the current principal at Emyezweni Nomfanaleko. Emyezweni takes care of about 104 children in the community between the ages of 3 to 6. So the school is registered with the Department of Social Development, and we are registered with the Western Cape Education Department, and we are funded by these 2 entities also.
Igama lami nginguNomthandazo Shumi. Ndisebenza Emyezweni. Ndifundisa ugrade R khona. I'm teaching ages 5 to 6 years. When the school opened, the name was Nomfaneleko. Then it changed the name at the time going. So it changed at Emyezweni. At Emyezweni, I want to see lots of parents. I want to see the teachers also to be at Emyezweni, to work hard for Emyezweni. So I need everything can make Emyezweni to make Emyezweni to be in a high level.
And financially we have some challenges, and we are very, very grateful for Ukuthasa for supporting us over all of these years, and especially this year, because we were like, oh, this is an international problem, and we don't know what's going to happen, but thank God for you guys. You kept on supporting us.
Hi everybody, I'm Roseanne and I am the director of the Helderberg Academy. We work in the communities with our kiddies, and we are involved in sports ministry. Next year we hope to run the academy similar to the way we did, but also make quite a few adjustments. We hope to access kids of a younger age group as well, so in your preschools. So in South Africa, the scale between the wealthy and the poor is just massive. What you get in the wealthier schools, in the private schools, the quality of education is so much higher. Even the quality of sports is so much higher. Whereas in the local communities, in the poorer communities, you find that they focus on the bare minimum, which is basically giving them what they need to pass the term. So sports is not something that they focus on. It's more of a passion that the child will have, and the child will probably play outside of school. There's also not enough funding in the schools to basically pay a qualified coach to teach these kids these skills. So there's just a lot of lacking in the communities, and so I think it is important to try and help where we can.
Hi, I'm Crystalline, working at Choices almost 3 months now, and I enjoy my work. Thank you so much. I enjoy to come to this place, really, because I think God really opened this door for me. That's why I enjoy this place.
That's fantastic.
Igama lami ndinguLandiwe Cynthia Gali, ndihlala eKhayelitsha eMakhaza ko-36 to 24 July Street. Ndisebenza apha eChoices. It's like more than 20 years now, like 2021 years now working here at Choices. Yes, I'm doing counseling for the people who have got they've got a problem with the pregnancy, like they don't want to keep the baby, they've got problems, so I'm doing counseling for them. So the options that we have, if maybe she doesn't want to she doesn't want to have an abortion, so the first option is adoption or parenting. So then I can hear from her if she wants to keep the baby, or like as a parent, or maybe she wants to give the baby up for adoption. What I like is that I like to work with community, because there's I like to work with community, with children, with anything dealing with community. I love that. So that's why I've been here for so long at Choices, because I like to work with the community people when they have problems and stuff like that.
Goeiemôre, my naam is Luzanne Gabriels. Ek is van Vergrove in Suid-Afrika. I've been with Choices for about 7 years now. I started initially as the residential areas, when Choices had the residential area. I was the house mother there, and then when they closed down, I became a full-time counsellor in the counselling centre. And what we have found over the years is that we basically have 3 main languages as counsellors that we deal with at the centre, which is English, Afrikaans, and isiXhosa. So my responsibility basically is like I'm doing the English and the Afrikaans, because a lot of the girls come from Afrikaans backgrounds and they understand it better. And then the other counsellors, like Ntombi and Cynthia, does English and isiXhosa.
We trust that you've enjoyed meeting some of the amazing people that we work with in the projects that we're currently involved with. And we want to say again, thank you so much for your partnership. And as we look into the future, we trust that we'll be able to continue to partner together with the projects that we're involved in, maybe some new ones as the years go by. Thank you so much, and we look forward to a number of years that we'll be able to continue to encourage local communities across Africa.